Hi, this is Made by Mommy, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this root beer float charm. To make the root beer float charm, you will need 12 white rubber bands and 27 brown rubber bands. Now, I know a lot of you have thought that brown is pretty hard to find. The magic answer to this is that this color that looks pretty brown to me is actually called burgundy by Rainbow Loom. So if you look on Rainbow Loom's website, they have these in stock. They call them burgundy, but they look brown. They also have a color called caramel, which I'm going to make for this next root beer float, so you can compare the two colors and decide which you prefer. So to begin, you want your loom set up in the staggered configuration, meaning that those of you who don't have a rainbow loom like me, but have your crazy loom and your wonder loom and your bandaloom, you can make this charm too. You're going to take your first rubber band, a single white, and again, the arrow is pointing to me. We're going to build it from the top down and place it there. Now we're going to take 2 white rubber bands at a time on the diagonal to the right and on the diagonal to the left. And now from left to right, we've got 2 white, 2 white, and 2 white, which is the ice cream or whipped cream on top. And now we're switching to our brown rubber bands, 2 at a time. Left, center, and right. And we're going to repeat that again for 2 more rows. So 2 at a time, left, center, and right. Whoops. Try that again. Left, center, and right. And now from the center peg down on the diagonal to the right, and the center peg down on the diagonal to the left. And we can add our cap bands now. First, we'll actually want on this particular peg to wrap a single rubber band around 3 times. And we're going to do the same thing here. One, 2, 3. And before we place the bands across the body, we want to add 1 more white band that is going to be the cute little handle on our root beer float mug. And that's going to go 1 above where you just placed that cap band, extending up over the next 2 pegs. Now we can place the cap bands for the body. We're going to start on the left, over the center, the right, pull it out tight so that we can double it over. And again, I'm going to do that. Stretch tight, twist to make an X, and fold it over. And 1 more time. And then we are ready to take our hook and begin looping all the rubber bands. I'm going to move these out of the way just to make a clearer focus. So to start, getting underneath that tripled over cap band. You want to pull back on that. You may need to keep a thumb here to keep it from popping up, and catch just those top 2 rubber bands that you're going to bring on the diagonal to the center. And you're going to repeat that on this side, catching just those top 2 rubber bands, bringing them through that cap to the center. And then working on the bottom left. We're going to go up the side just like you would for a standard triple single bracelet. We'll leave the top part for last. So just did the left side. Now we're going to do the center. And if you're having trouble seeing your bands, it helps sometimes to go from the side here and pull them down so that you have them together. Now they're really clear, separated. I can catch them here and go straight forward. And the right side. And you'll notice that one white band that we set up for the handle is still there. We don't want to do anything with that. We want to just hang out, but now it's all hooked together, so it will be secure. And we have just the top row to do. So starting from the left, going to the center, and the right, going to the center, and reaching in to get just this one white band that's going to hold the whole piece together. Bring that up and take our bottom band, pull it through the center, and pull tight to create a knot. And we're ready to take our root beer float off the loom. I like to take from the bottom and the top so that there isn't too much strain, and I always do the sides before I do the middle. Just want to make sure you're never pulling on just one rubber band at a time, because it would snap. If you tried to use this to pull the whole structure, you'd likely break this. There we have it. A root beer float charm. I hope you enjoyed making it as much as I did. And if you like the root beer float, you will probably like the ice cream sundae that matches it, and the waitress uniform, which has not yet been posted but will be up soon. You may also like some of my other charms if you're looking for another project to do. I have a heart made on a single loom, a ladybug. I have, this is called the snowflake charm, but in pink. It's really a very cute flower. And the panda face. And even animals like a whole duck. So there's plenty of projects at madebymommy.com to keep you busy. If you'd like to be the first to know what will be posted next, then please add yourself to my mailing list. There's a link below in the description. You can also subscribe on YouTube. That's the easiest way, with a subscription that you already have, to make sure that you're told when I post a new charm. Please comment below with your ideas of charms you'd like me to make next. And thank you so much for watching.